Hello, everyone. Welcome to another rush hour on the Green Line Huntington branch. And the train broke down earlier and was taken out of service. It was heading outbound. We're going to see it go out of service, heading back towards Boston. Oh, well, technically, any direction, it's going towards Boston. But yeah, it's a possibility that the 3829 broke down while trailing, so the train had to be apparently taken out of service. Apparently, it lost power. So, yeah, no maintenance. We rebuilt the 7s, but not the 8s. But yeah, it's whatever. But I don't think it'll be too costly and too complicated to rebuild the 8s. Yeah, so there's severe overcrowding down the track earlier. There's overcrowding along the medical area. A few stops down there was overcrowded, so crowded that people, like, there was a handful of people left behind. I thought it's because they reduced service, but turns out something broke down. And now there's not a lot of trains getting through here because the train broke down. Again. It's going to wait a few trains out because it's going to get overcrowded. Because Symphony is overcrowded. Northeastern is especially overcrowded. Like, no one can get on at Northeastern. So, yeah, and there's missing runs on the 39 too. They had put the 39 came to service around Ruggles Street. But it's like large service gaps. Probably missing runs on the 39 too. And to add insult to injury, there's also a third delay on the red line due to signal problem. Yeah, I think they're holding this train to space out service. But yeah, but why are we going to stay here until the disabled train has been moved through? Yeah, buses for everything. All ground transportation, with the exception of commuter rail, seems to be not working. So we have streetcars for green, red line signal problems, and buses missing runs. Because the 39 shouldn't run every 19 minutes during rush hour, considering that is a key bus route, high ridership. And that's the alternative. And standing by. All because the train broke down. So they want to take trains out of service for maintenance and Green Line train protection system installation. It's understandable. You know that trains are very overcrowded due to car shortage and stuff. So we have this on top of a car shortage, on top of regular traffic returning with the reduced schedules. And this on top of 39 buses not showing up. So yeah, it's pretty crazy. Not sure if I'm going to get home on time. But it's whatever. But yeah. That's another thing. It's bad. But yeah, I'm going to move that train out. Yeah, there's no new Type 9s. They never put Type 9s in revenue service in the E branch. Never, ever, ever. If one gets switched onto the line by accident, because someone wasn't paying attention to the signals or out by dispatch, then they take the train out of service. I think there was a week ago, I wasn't there to witness it, where a C train got sent down the E branch. There was several complaints that day. Confusion, delay. all because of a signal issue. Copy. But yeah, life happens. But there seems to be a lot of life happening on the Green Line. Yeah, I'm not sure. It's just the light stuff stopped working. I think the train has to cycle through because they don't have. Yeah, I think it's 3829. I think I got a deal with it before I started the stream. The trains are going to be extremely overcrowded. It's going to be. It's probably a Type 7 towing it. Because you will see it in that stream or a post that I made later. So we're just waiting here for the train to go up. Yep, there it is. No service. That's the train that broke down. So the Type 8. Yep, that's Type 8. Typical Type 8 activities. I don't like these things when they work. They're great for accessibility. Much better than the alternative, and having to have the wheelchair lift be used. That would be a bigger inconvenience. Like saying this Type 7 has to do all the work. It's like literally pulling dead to weight. Yeah, 3620. Another 8 bites to dust. 3829. Dead in tow. Yep, no power to 3829. It's literally dead. Not brought to you by 3829. So yeah, literally no power. No, it's missing runs, broken 8s, broken everything. And it's going to be severe overcrowding on the 39 and the Green Line. $38.28. Now they restarted the 8s. Yep, see the door mortars failed again. Yep, propulsion fault, as suspected. So nothing works, not the doors nor the propulsion. And the thing is, yeah. So the thing is, the doors are closed, but the lights are still blinking. So, yeah. Yep, that's the H for you. It still thinks that the door's open. You got severe flat spots. Yep. Yeah, probably the brake shoes are burnt out. Yep, this is what happens. Bad maintenance. This is the second day I saw I had similar issues. I never seen a 807 before. The 7's literally pulled a part of an 8 back on the tracks. But yeah. Door failure, flat wheels. These 8s are notorious for having flat wheels and missing rims. So propulsion failure, brake, busted brakes, motor failures in the doors. Yeah. And they don't want to put Type 9s on the E-branch. Understand, but I've seen some prototypes out there, 3915, with yeah. But yeah, we can do 71 and 73 and OMSI later. Yep, bad maintenance. Probably the brake pads were, because the thing is, flat spots are created by the brakes being put on. Because because they probably wore out the wheels because the brakes were on too hard. Because the train thinks that the door is still open and the interlock was on, but it wasn't communicating with the system. So yeah, and they just burnt the brake. They just probably burnt the shoes off. Not necessarily burnt the shoes off, but causing us damage that the brakes started to wear the wheels down. 3881 had a similar case where it broke down because once again, flat spots, brake shoes. The 8s are never going to get rebuilt. I think the Bombardiers, just let's go wait for the next generation to take over. I have more faith in CAF than CRST, but I think CAF would do a better job. CAF had some hiccups, but at least the Type 9s didn't take 10 years to get delivered. But the 8s got taken 10 years to get delivered. You see the correlation? But yeah, it's crazy. There's still no 39 bus. Anyways, this is it. Thank you for watching. Have a nice day and see you next stream.